Hey guys, this is Jill, and today I'll be doing my video on 10 things that boys do that piss me off. But firstly, I've got to apologise A, in advance, and B, for not making a video in the previous couple of weeks because I've been really busy with homework and stuff, and I've got exams in 2 weeks, so I won't be making a video between now and then. Maybe I might make one, but it's very unlikely because I'm going to be studying a lot and I'm going to be full on busy. I'm so sorry, guys. Also, I'm doing this video in my panda onesie because I'm really cold and it's pitch black and it's only 6:30. But anyway, so today's video is obviously about 10 things that boys do that annoy me. And this is my perspective, and I hope is a lot of other girls' perspectives. And I'm not going to be sexist, so my next video is going to be about 10 things that girls do that annoy me. So without further ado, number one is when you're texting, say, one of your guy friends, or maybe someone you're in a relationship with, and you're like, oh, hey! And they're like, oh my god, I miss you so much. I'm going to talk to you so much tomorrow. I can't wait to see you and everything. And you're like, oh, yeah. And then you get to school the next day or whatever you do the next day. And you look at them and they look at you and you're like, oh, hey. And then they just look at you like, she looking at me? Is she waving at me? What the hell? And then you're like, and they do not talk to you all day. And then that night they're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry I didn't talk to you. I completely forgot. And you're like, I knew you didn't forget. Shush. Number two is when they treat you differently when they're in front of their friends or their family or something. Like, personally, if we were going out or if we were friends, I want you to treat me the same when it's just the two of us. Not act like a total jerk when you're around all your mates. No, you just don't do that. Can you put yourself into how I'm feeling? I feel horrible. You're making me feel awkward. I want to get along with your friends, not make a bad impression with what you say about me when you're with them. Number three is when guys have their pants sagging down past their butt. It's like, I don't want to see that. No. Especially not down the street when I'm trying to go get some food. You've just turned me off my food. I do not want to eat anymore. Pull them up and be a normal guy, not a gangster like, yo, look at me, my pants are sagging down. Once again, I don't want to see it. And neither do, I can say, probably 99% of the women population, especially old ladies. They and us do not want to see that, okay? Number four is, I don't know if this is all guys, but it's definitely most guys, the lack of memory that they have. I don't get how you could forget so many things like, oh, is the homework due today? Or, oh, it's our anniversary. Or, oh, it's your birthday. I don't get how you can forget so many important things. Like, yeah, homework isn't overly important, but other things can be important in your life and guys will forget them like that. Is that like... Someone explain that to me. How can you forget so much stuff? So, if you're a guy, could you please comment, like, how you can forget so much? So, number five is when a guy thinks they can get anyone they want. If you're one of these guys that thinks and brags about knowing that you can get anyone they want, don't tell us. It'll just make us not want you even more. Because some guys are all like, oh yeah, I can get that person, that person, that person, that person. Oh, did I mention those 50 million girls over there? And to me, and maybe to a lot of people, that's not attractive at all. Number six is another thing that really gets on my nerves is over clingy guys. Like, you'll have your average guy that I think everyone stalks people on Facebook. I do. Who doesn't? But then you'll get the one guy that will follow you absolutely everywhere you go and will text you every 2 seconds and will message you on everything possible every 2 seconds. There are so many people that get annoyed with this because I don't need to tell you where I am. You're not my mother. If I wanted to be friends with you or wanted to go out with you, I wouldn't have gone out with my dad. After mentioning number 6, the other thing is obviously, we don't like to be completely ignored either. Like, if we are friends with you, we don't want you to completely ignore us when you see us and we're all like, hello, and want to hang out with you, and you're like, And same with going out with you. We're going out with you because we want to get to know you better and we want to spend more time with you as a person. So ignoring us doesn't really help us out with that at all. This is a massive thing with girls, but guys as well, and that is trust. And trust is a thing that goes 2 ways, as if you didn't know. But with relationships or even friendships, like if you tell someone a secret, you expect them to keep that and not tell anyone unless you tell them that they can tell someone. But with some people, with guys and girls, you tell them something and the next day, somehow, it just goes around to everyone. And I think that people need to work on this as a skill. I think guys have a massive problem with this, and this is when you are, say, in an argument with someone, this is an example, and a guy will add something really mean about you. Like they'll say, oh, you're such a whore, and they might even be joking, but you can't tell they're joking because they're saying it so seriously. This last one is not as serious as the others, but when guys don't know what gentle is. Because some guys will hug you and they'll be squeezing you so tight that you can't breathe. You're like, excuse me, I need to get out now. Or they're punching you in the arm just playfully and it hurts. I have one more to add. So number 11 is one thing that is really disrespectful and rude, and I just do not want to hear it ever again in my life. It happens, but just avoid it, please. And that is when guys ask to see these things here. No, just don't, please. It's disrespectful, it's rude. They're called private parts for a damn good reason. Please don't. If you liked this video, like it. If you liked this video, subscribe. And if you didn't, like and subscribe. I will see you guys as soon as possible. I'm so sorry again for not making a video. And wish me luck on exams.